Welcome to episode 18 of Spicy Licks. If you're new here, my name is Ross Campbell. This is a series I've been doing on my channel for years now, and the format consists of me taking a lick that I've either written myself or learned from another player. I play through it note for note with tab and notation on screen, and then I break down the theory behind it so that if you're theory-minded, you can take that information and apply it to your own playing to develop similar ideas of your own. Today's video is sponsored by Neural DSP. I'm using their Tone King Imperial Mark II plugin for my tone today, and if you want to try this exact tone out yourself for free, download your free trial of the plugin and my preset via the links in the description box. In that description box, you will also find a link to the bonus content for members of my website, bulletproofguitarplayer.com, which includes a full transcription of the solo you just heard me play, the Guitar Pro and PDF tab files for everything in this video, the backing track, and 3 bonus lick lessons that you won't find anywhere else. Subscription plans give you instant access to all of my courses and monthly bonus lessons for either $12 a month or $120 annually. Sign up today via the links in the description box. Alright, so today's spicy lick is one that I pulled from a Mark Lettieri solo from his original tune called Stoplight Loose Jaw from his album Deep, the Baritone Sessions. I've been learning that solo for fun recently, and I thought that one lick in particular was really cool. So let's listen to that solo first. So that was Mark's solo in full. Now I'm going to take the lick that I'm basing this lesson on, I'm going to play it for you to tempo over a funky drum and bass backing track. It's a pretty cool lick, right? Let's hear it again. Slow down a bit and I'll add in the tab on screen. And why not slow that down even more and take one more listen before we break it down. Alright, this lick is based on the notes of the B Mixolydian mode, and it sounds so cool because of these semitone bends that Mark is using to target the main scale degrees in Mixolydian. And by the way, this is definitely a lick for more experienced, intermediate, and even advanced players. So if you're struggling to follow along with the theory and want to study a curriculum for guitar playing that teaches you how to use theory to break through the lost intermediate plateau and reach a higher level of guitar playing, check out my Bulletproof Guitar Player courses linked in the description box. You can buy them with a one-time payment for offline access or subscribe to the site on a monthly or annual basis for streamable access to both courses plus all of the monthly bonus content. And by the way, for this lesson, you can watch 3 bonus lick lessons in the style of Mark Lettieri with tabs and a downloadable backing track. So like I said, we're in B Mixolydian, and here's the position of the scale that this lick is mostly based out of. That being said, however, it's also sort of minor pentatonic and blues scale based, but that will become apparent as we go through the lick. So the scale formula for Mixolydian is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, flat 7. That's a root note, major second, major third, perfect fourth, perfect fifth, major sixth, and flat 7th. The first bend that Mark plays in this lick is from one semitone beneath the major 6th in Mixolydian. That note that he bends from, fret 15 on the high E string, would therefore be a flat 6th. a note that is not found in the scale formula for Mixolydian. But it still sounds good in this context because he's not leaning on that note for long. He just picks it and immediately bends up so that he reaches the pitch of that major sixth. Moving on, the next semitone bend that he plays is from the major third to the perfect fourth, and he plays this on the B string. That bend right there is from the major third up to the pitch of the perfect fourth. It's found 1 fret higher. Now those are both notes that are found within the Mixolydian scale formula, the major third and the perfect fourth. After that, the next semitone bend is played a fret below the major third, and he plays it a couple of times in quick succession. Now that means that the note he's bending from is a flat third, which is not found in Mixolydian, but that's okay. It works well in this context again because he's not leaning on it for too long. He's just using it to reach that major third with a semitone bend. So he's using it to reach the pitch of this note, which is in the scale. Also, when I said that this lick is sort of also minor pentatonic or blues scale based, that's one example of what I meant by that. Those scales have a flat third. Before I carry on, I just want to say if you're enjoying this lesson and want to see more from me, please take a second to scroll down and hit the subscribe button. A lot of my viewers aren't actually subscribed to the channel, and clicking that button really helps me out. The next bend is from a semitone below the root note in B Mixolydian, which would mean a major seventh. Now we know that Mixolydian has a flat seventh. That's actually the only note that separates it from the major scale, but Mark uses that major seventh in a creative way to reach the pitch of the root note. So again, although the major seventh isn't a note found in Mixolydian, this note right here, Mixolydian has a flat seventh, but here he's bending from the major seventh. Even though that note isn't in Mixolydian and it's not a note that you'd want to really lean on for too long if you were improvising to a song in Mixolydian, you can still use it with a semitone bend to reach a note that is in the scale, that being the root note. So here's how Mark did that in his solo. So as you can see, he's playing it a few times, and each time he's immediately bending up a semitone to reach the pitch of that root note each time after picking that major seventh. And he's going back and forth between the bend and that fretted root note. And I think that sounds really cool. It certainly sounds better than just picking the root note twice without any bends. Or 4 times, I should say. Versus. Then the lick comes to an end with this descending blues scale run. So let's hear that together with the rest of the lick. Now, I've got another lick to show you that incorporates semitone bends in a similar style to this Mark Lettieri lick. But before I do that, I just want to take a minute to talk about today's video sponsor, the brand responsible for the tones that you're hearing today, Neural DSP. Everything you hear is coming from their amazing Tone King Imperial Mark II plugin, which is of course based on the Tone King Imperial boutique tube amp. Now that amp is a tweed style circuit that is great for classic blues tones, but with all of the modern features that Neural have added to their Tone King Imperial plugin, it transforms into a rig that is perfect for modern players who want something that is going to be Just as great for saturated lead tones as it is for crystal clear clean sounds and even gritty edge of breakup amp overdrive. As with all Neural plugins, this one comes jam-packed with features including a wah pedal, a compressor, 2 overdrives. The amp itself has built-in spring reverb and tremolo, as well as an attenuator. The cab sim comes with 8 microphones and a room mic. In addition to all of that, you have a 9-band graphic EQ, a chorus pedal, delay and reverb. What more could you really ask for? I have a full demo of the plugin on my channel where I go through various presets, so check that out if you're interested. But let's just take a listen to the preset that I created for this video, which is called Modern Lead. That preset was built with the amp on the rhythm channel with the volume dimed, which on its own sounds like this without any overdrive. Now that on its own is a great, crispy, gritty edge of breakup sound that's full of high-end detail, but add in the overdrive 2 pedal in the pre-effects section and it transforms into this singing, saturated, sustaining lead sound. In the post-effects section, I'm running a 1/4 note delay set to match the tempo of the track and some nice, lush reverb as well. I've also got the noise gate running so that I don't get too much noise from the single coils in the Strat, which can be quite loud without it. You can download that preset and a free trial of the plugin via the links in the description box. Please use my custom link below. It helps to support the channel, and thank you to Neural DSP for sponsoring another video. Let's get back to the lesson. All right, I promised you guys another lick and I'm gonna show it to you very soon, but I just want to remind you that if you enjoyed this lesson and you want some homework, you can find 3 bonus lick lessons that use these semitone bends in the style of Mark Lettieri, plus tab files for everything in Guitar Pro and PDF format and the backing track. You can find all of that over at bulletproofguitarplayer.com in the extras section of the site, which you can only access with a subscription plan. The monthly plan comes in at $12 US per month. When you think about it, that's really just like 2 to 3 coffees at Starbucks per month. And the annual plan comes in at $120, and that price actually saves you money by essentially giving you 2 months of site access for free. Both plans come with a 14-day money-back guarantee and can be cancelled at any time, so you're not locked in to any sort of contract. Here's the bonus lick played to tempo. And here it is slowed down with tab and notation. And slowed down even more. So can you tell me what scale degrees was I bending up to in that bonus lick? If you think you know the answer, leave a comment below. Please subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.